Outgoing Enga PPC Chief Inspector Kelly Sombe officially handed over duties in the HOTO program, expressing gratitude for his tenure and urging continued community support for police work in Enga. His acknowledgement highlights the importance of collaboration between the police and the public for safety and effective law enforcement.
Basically, our prayer this morning is just to formalize the normal Handover takeover from the police of Enga command. All right. That's the reason why we have in our prayer this morning. All right. Once we are done this morning, our new PPC will take command as a new PPC. All right. This is normal. It happens everywhere in the province or in the country. So this morning, I'm happy to stand here before every one of you and say that thank you so much for the last 6 months. When I command this province, there are so many things happening, especially with tribal fights happening in the province. Some districts, the fighting is still continue. But with your support from the police of Enga, the outcoming squad, and the DF, they supported me all through alone. And we minimize many fightings that's happening in the province. Okay? And I'm happy to say that continue with the incoming PPC. All right? And I want every one of you, policemen and women of Enga Province, you must give all your support with the incoming PPC. All right? Don't let him down. Also, I would like to say thank you to the supportive organizations like the Enga Provincial Government. They have supported me all through in terms of operations. They come in with administrations, the defense force, the private companies. They have supported me all the way. The mobile squads from other provinces, they came in. All right. We worked together for the last 6 months. And then now you can see most of the tribal fights in the province have quieted down. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing much for me to continue. I will now invite the incoming PPC to come and say some few words, and then we continue from here. It's normal, and we will take all conduct in my office or the PPC office, where we are going to sign the documents and what takeover documents. All right. But from me, thank you so much, Enga Police. Continue with what you are doing.
PPC Chief Superintendent Steve Harris is taking swift action in Enga, visiting Podgera to assess the impact of recent tribal clashes in Ormbai and Kalapi. With homes destroyed, lives at risk, and families displaced, his assessment will shape the first steps toward restoring safety and stability in the region.
Stand easy. Thank you, outgoing PPC, for a very warm welcome. I wish to congratulate the outgoing PPC on all of the achievements that he has made with all of you to combat some of the challenges in the Enga Province. It's a province that has its challenges, but it's a wonderful province with many wonderful people, and we know that if we work with the community, that we can bring very good results, and we've seen that under your outgoing PPC, and that's how I will be taking us as we move forward. I wear your uniform, even though I might be a different skin colour. I'm a member of the RPNGC, a very proud member of the RPNGC. My oath is to the Constitution of PNG to follow the orders of the Commissioner. And that's what I'm going to do, and that's what you will do with me. We'll abide by the Police Act, the laws of PNG, the CSOs, and we'll set the example. You've baselined a very fine example your dress, your way you carry yourselves, the work you've done on the way in yesterday, the checkpoints. We've got a very, very capable police force here in Enga. We want to take it from this level and see if we can go any further, because we should strive for excellence. Because the people of Enga deserve the best police that the RPNGC can give them. And many of them are here. We'll work with the provincial government, we'll work with the national government, we'll work with the community and the community groups, and with the church groups, and with the tribal leaders and the LLG and the folks in Enga to solve their problems. But one message from me, and it's circulated already, the rule of law must prevail. We are police officers first and foremost, and we undertake policing duties to protect life and property and uphold the laws of PNG. That's what we're doing. Nothing else. We'll be there for custom things in the background after our work's finished. That's all I ask from you, and be diligent and set a very good standard. But I think with that, thank you very much for the warm welcome. For the community members who have turned up today, thank you. The officers, the ACP, our superintendent and other commissioned officers, and particularly our outgoing PPC, thank you very much. That's all I wish to say at the moment. We'll have another parade in the future between us if public can come, and I'll express some strategic and operational directions. That's all, Mr. Mayor.
ACP Chief Superintendent Joseph Tundup's address emphasises unity and collaboration in Enga Province. By urging full support for the new Police Provincial Commander, he highlights the critical need for collective action to tackle persistent law and order challenges, reinforcing accountability, community safety, and strengthen policing across the region.
He had come in at a time when we had a lot of issues, especially unresolved trouble fightings everywhere in Enga. And to my assessment, he did very well. He's trying to maintain and contain those situations in the province. You supported him very well. So thank you, Mr. Sombe. You know, Dupla man. Time you start was group commander or islands. Based on Hagen. You know, so I lost the deal on Mipla Lega. Time heavy. One play heavy come up inside Enga Province. Time Mipla Salim request he come. No, you help me Mipla with the Bosabla force. La Hagen, you know, so I lost the deal on Mipla. So the same person you kiss him come from again you come here, you stop on the B+7 almost 8 months. Big work, big impact underneath the leadership for you. Hey guys, it's not an easy place. People say here you somewhere. Hey guys, it's not an easy place. It's a very difficult place to police. Plenty time all money you somewhere. Respecting rule of law. Plenty time. Almost somewhere also we got police station on here. Or little heavy inside our community. Or supposed to come to police station addressing. None of that. All is our kiss him rule of and blow well. Inside our community now you will look at plenty trouble fighting stuff. Now you come inside now you strategic sa plenty block sila heavy na. Sabla subject. So pambitla. What must go yet? What them do plus PPC. So with that, let me also congratulate Chief Superintendent Steve Harris on your appointment as the new PPC of Enga. We've discussed already. Enga is a very challenging place. We have a lot of issues affecting. We just don't have the manpower and the capacity to deal with all this, especially trouble fights and other criminal or crimes that are committed throughout Enga. But with your presence, with no directions, with no leadership, no vision, I'm sure with the support of your fine men and women here on the parade, you will deliver the expectation of the government, the expectation of the Commissioner of Police, the expectation of the Honorable Governor, Sir Peter Ipatas and his government here in Enga. And of course, I will support you. I will stay at the back of you. I will focus. As just like you focusing on Enga, I will also focus and help you to make sure that we just bring the policing standards of Enga a bit higher. It's been going down. Our professional standards have dropped. They have dropped so low. But with your presence here, I'm sure you will lift it, the standard, and I will be at the back of you to just make sure that we do the basic things right. We don't have the luxury of resources in terms of manpower, car, weapons, and everything else, and housing.